Hey everyone, it's been a little bit since I've done a update video because I've been doing the podcast. I have some awesome podcasts in the pipeline, but I really wanted to get this update video out. First off, I was just at the venue yesterday checking on it, and we all have to give a big thanks out to Steve and Cheryl, the Hendersons, who have been cleaning up after the destruction of the flooding back in July 11th. They have done so much work. I can honestly say the campground is actually better now than it was before. I mean, yes, there's loads of sand and some stuff, but we have more space now because of all the extra work they've done. So much more Riverside Camping that you guys are going to enjoy. And they've dealt with everything from a 6-foot trench down where the main road was where the water cut to down trees to feet of sand. And they're still working. I can't thank them enough for making this possible, because remember, I've had to move venues before and it sucks. But we do not have to worry about that because they've gone and done so much work, and it has definitely been a massive expense on them. So that being said, they are open for camping bookings. If you are going to be in Vermont camping and cruising the Class 4 roads, and yes, the Class 4 roads are now open for you guys to cruise. Granted, some of them may be a lot more difficult than they were. Please book in with our friends there. They're awesome people. It's a wonderful place to camp, right along the White River, and then go visit our friends up at Worthy Burger, right up the road. It's an awesome spot. So they have plenty of space. If you're going to be passing through Vermont and you need a place to camp, please give them a ring at Henderson's Hideaway. It would definitely help them out, and they look after us. Other cool stuff I've been working on. I've been unpacking loads of cigars for the cigar bar today. So for you, 2 cigars for this cigar bar. For you cigar aficionados, these are my favorites, Gurkha 21s. By no means cheap, but I really want to share what I like smoking. And then for the novices, because you all loved them last year, the CAO Moon Trance, which is a bourbon, vanilla, and exotic fruit flavored cigar. It's one of my favorites. So this is all out of my pocket because I didn't want to do it where we were bringing in someone who does cigars that I don't like smoking. So I really hope you guys take advantage of the cigar bar. Working on some awesome stuff for the kids tent. I went and got a cloud light, which is, I think the kids are going to go nuts when they see a cloud light thunderstorm in their tent. Never mind, I'm going to steal it for the cigar bar. It's Friday night, but we were working on that. On the vendor side, Vermont Vines just confirmed they're going to be there. So they're going to be there doing samples and selling bottles of wine. They're really good friends of ours, lovely people. So we have wine on site. We have a garage distillery. They're going to be there all 3 nights doing samples, selling bottles, and doing cocktails. Their bonfire bourbon is amazing. If you guys get a chance to try that. So that's huge. Taco Truck All-Stars will be there. I just was talking to the farmer's market in Woodstock today. Some Thai place that I really enjoy their food. So I figured that you guys might also enjoy their food and also to spice things up flavor-wise. So they're going to be there. I'm still figuring out which nights, if not, hopefully all 3. And then we had to get a new pizza place because our pizza vendor had a booking from 2021 that he forgot about, which is awesome. We hope they come back next year. But I've got interviews with 2 other pizza places this week. So the pizza area should be full. And then also the Winter Wiener. Chris Freeman and his wife are hopefully going to do something special for us on Thursday night. We're thinking some chili and winter wieners, which would be awesome. And he'll be there with his all cheese. Everyone keeps asking me if Chris is going to be back with cheese. Yes, Chris will be back with copious amounts of cheese. If he runs out of cheese, he will drive up to Vermont Creamery and get more cheese. And butter. His butter has wrecked many a waistline because it is so good. So yeah, and then we get some other little stuff I'm working on for the vendors area that I haven't confirmed yet. But we've just been pre-running like mad, trying to get as much data as we can post the flood. It's been hard. Some stuff is still closed. The 2 towns to note to mention that you should avoid is Woodstock and Bridgewater are still hard closed. Plymouth is kind of open, but some of the trails there are definitely impassable. But Some of them aren't, and we've updated that. But for right now, the only two that I know of the towns that are hard to have closed their class 4s is Bridgewater and Woodstock, and we're hoping Woodstock opens before the event, but I'm not sure. I got to thank everyone who came out and did bridge repairs in Plymouth with us the other week. I never would have thought we were going to be able to fix that second bridge. That was way outside of my mental abilities on how to rebuild stuff. I would have been like, fuck it, let's just disassemble it. But the crew came through and got that all sorted. So we've been hard out. This week, a bunch of guys are coming up this weekend, and we're going to be doing a bunch more pre-running. We're going to focus on working our way out from the venue, and my big focus is on finding good routes that are stock friendly. If you have a built-up truck this year, you are going to have an amazing time. So much stuff that was green has become harder. There is still a lot of greens out there. I just got to confidently know where I can send people. And we're also working on organizational wise on how to get people into groups and with the guide services better in the mornings. And Mike and I have some good ideas on how to do that. But I really think you guys are going to enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to the event. And I hope you all are. And I look forward to seeing you in just under a month and a half. So, yeah, that's it. Oh, and the guide service stuff. NAC is going to be there. OEX is going to be there. And we have some others. So if I'm forgetting anybody, it's because I've had an incredibly long day chasing an Irish Wolfhound puppy. But they'll be there. They'll be there to do some cool stuff. Please take advantage of that. The staff is always happy to go out with you, but the guide service are there to get some, go see what they offer. 207 Overland, the New Hampshire crew, all that. They're going to be there. So take advantage of it. And we're still confirming everything with Orvis for the fly fishing guides. They're still fishing the rivers. Stuff is still out there. So if you're interested in that, shoot me a message through the Facebook page, and I can connect you with Hartley, because he's going to be booking that out probably. I'll have more info as we get closer. But yeah, all right. Well, have a wonderful evening, everybody. I've rambled on enough, and I'll see you in a month and a half.